What an embarrassment. I can't believe he caved. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. This is actually a midday update just after Chair Powell's speech, and I can't believe he caved to the pressure of the White House. It's unbelievable how the man made a 180 based on the stock market. So now we're back to having the Fed as a put underneath the market. It's really rather embarrassing that we have this manipulated monetary policy that continues to go on. And of course, I guess all you have to do is speak up and say, hey, I don't like it. I don't like you, which was the interview in the Washington Post, and you'll change your mind. It's interesting, but of course, really what we saw happen is the markets exploded to the upside as they ripped the faces off of the bears once again. And of course, this is not a total surprise. I think probably the length of the rally or how far and fast it went might have been a little bit out of the ordinary. But again, you get a bunch of people short, you get them squeezed, and you get into the Santa Claus type of rally. And of course, as we said, we'd be looking for rallies to sell, and I think this is probably one we'd want to look to sell. We actually targeted about 2720 on the S&P as a top here where the market should fail. And we'll see if it does not, but right now they are exploding. They've calmed down a little bit. The NASDAQ, even the Russell, which was down, and that was the interesting thing. That was one of the issues that thought maybe the markets might not be able to continue, is the Russell was down while the other markets were up pretty significantly early. The Russell was lower. Now the Russell's turned around and has rallied dramatically as well. So we've got a big rally across the board. We've seen a reversal in the dollar. The dollar has fallen apart a little bit, but it's still right up there at those levels. Again, we still think the dollar is going to par. That hasn't changed. You've got the bond markets are relatively flat. The 10-year was higher. The 30-year was a little bit lower. So not a lot going on there. But the overall reaction here to the market, you saw gold come down to our support level of 1215 basis February and rallied up to about 1230, 1233, something like that, and looks to be up around to test at that 1240 level. And again, we think 1275 is the next target in the gold markets. You've got oil, which was down lower, traded as low as 50.50 again before popping up to a little bit over 52. Now that's selling off a little bit. I think most likely we'll see for the rest of the day, a lot of this rally will fall apart, and then we'll see what the real decision is going to be. But the VIX is very interesting here. The VIX is only down 33 after closing higher yesterday into another rallying market. That tells me that this rally is just about over, and I'd be looking for a spot to sell it. I think that you want to, again, watch the 2720 in the S&P. That'd be a level that I'd be watching. Grains are popping higher nicely. Soybeans have now recovered all of Monday's loss. Wheat is just churning, but up a little bit higher. Corn's up about a nickel. So meats are kind of mixed to higher, I think we'll say. Feeders are a little bit lower. But the overall picture is really clear, okay, that the whole street, everybody was waiting, and this is what we would call like a relief rally. This is what you would expect to have seen maybe next week if they make some deal with President Xi from China. But again, I think we're over-guessing and overplaying our hand, and this is going to be, the bond markets will take over. They want rates to go higher, and they've been more of the orchestrator of this whole thing anyways. So I think that for now, you saw this big rally. I think this is an opportunity to look for some opportunities to sell into this market. Of course, it is coming to month end, which could tend to lead to a little bit of rally. This could be the Santa Claus rally, which will go. And again, the way I look at it, we've got about another a week to 10 days of the calendar year of trading, because again, after that, usually it just dies out and we won't see much action. But again, it's amazing how powerful and how much reduced Chair Powell was to the comments, I guess, that were written in the Washington Post. That's all I can see, because suddenly everything has dramatically changed with a 6 or 7% sell-off in the markets. Again, if the economy is as strong as we think it is, and they keep telling us it is, and GDP was 3.5% this morning, why can't rates rise? Every other place can see rates rising. All the small peer-to-peer lenders can see higher rates, but yet the Fed wants to continue to keep it low, which means all they're really doing is accommodating the big banks and accommodating the funds. Doesn't make any sense to me. But again, that's really what we've got here. So this is a midday update. We're looking for a spot to sell this rally. In the meantime, this is Bubba's Daily Update. Remember, our friend at Advantage Gold, Adam Barata, you can get his book for free. All you have to do is go to bubbatrading.com/gold, and you can get Gold is a Better Way. And of course, don't forget about our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. This is Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more. And you can catch me on Fox today at about 4:03 Eastern, Fox Business. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.